advised me not to do it, and I'll tell you why in a moment. So, I went to a place in Tijuana, Mexico. It is about 10 or 15 minutes across the border. It's the San Isidro border. There is like a beach there and stuff like that. So if you wanted to visit the beach prior to your surgery or make it a vacation at the same time, you know. So, anyways, I decided that we were going to stop at the beach. Um, Sorry, a friend of mine had called right now in the middle of my video. I had to stop for a moment and just ignore the call real fast. But anyways, I decided that we were gonna stop at the beach first because my man has never really like gone and done stuff like that. So I wanted him to have that experience and go to the beach and enjoy himself as well. So it wasn't just about me. Um, so yeah, we did stop at the beach, and I do have some photos of that, which I will insert. Which was kind of cool. It was okay, but the ocean had like a sign that said they had like dirty water, so we really didn't want to go in. We just like took some pictures or whatever. I mean, it kind of sucked because I wanted him to have that experience, but there's nothing we can do about that. So, anyways, he felt totally uncomfortable. He is Mexican himself, but he felt totally uncomfortable with me driving my Mercedes across the border. So, what we did was, it's not even just that though, but it's just easier to walk across the border. So, and we discovered this because of those reasons. But anyways, so I ended up crossing the border just by walking. The spa had a cab driver ready for me. So I set everything up like in advance. It was only $50 for the cab. The cab picked me up, took me there, and then when I was done with my procedure, they took me back to the border, all for $50. So the actual procedure itself was a chin lipo with buccal pad removal for $650, which is amazing because I've gotten quoted out here for that same exact procedure for like 7 grand. I mean, some places are probably going to charge more than that. And then again, I am in Arizona, so a lot of plastic surgeries out here that, especially that I've done, are in Scottsdale, and you know, Scottsdale's pretty pricey. So I've always seen girls get work done in Mexico, and I've always been like jelly because they got amazing work done for such like a more than a fraction of the price that I've ever paid for any procedure. So when my friend did this, I saw her results, and her results were amazing. So I went and I booked my appointment for July 6th. I booked it, I want to say more than a month in advance, just so I could have, you know, everything planned out right and be able to tell my man, hey, because he was so against it. He just didn't want me to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. But it was only $50 for a deposit that booked my procedure. Now, once you book the procedure, you can pay up front, or you can pay the remaining balance when you get there. So when I got there, I crossed the border. He picked me up, and we went straight to the spa. I saw the doctor before my procedure, and he advised me not to do the buccal pad removal just because of my age, and that, you know, as we age, we lose collagen, and that's why we look older. So just in the moment, I just wanted to trust what he was saying. But I am an esthetician slash laser technician, and what I do know is there are ways to gain collagen back, because literally there's no way you can ever gain collagen back. I don't believe in vitamins or any supplements that say it has collagen in there infused or whatever, because there's literally, when you go to school for this kind of stuff, there's no way to ever get collagen back. We just lose it no matter what as we get older, which is why we get wrinkles, we get that hollowness right here, which I'm starting to get, you know, that sagginess. And so the only way to get collagen back is to cause a controlled injury. So I wasn't thinking about all that in the moment. I just wanted to trust what the doctor was saying, and he's like, hey, we can do cheek lipo on you, which will give you that contour effect without taking out the pads, and it's less painful. I mean, I heard that the buccal pad removal was pretty painful. So, but because that was not included in the $650 special, it was like an extra, like I want to say they're trying to tell me like $200-300 to do the cheek part, but I was like, no, you guys should have told me what my options were if I was not a good candidate for that. Like, that's not cool because that's what I wanted, you know, whatever. So they were just like, okay, if anything, you can pay like one something for that extra, which I was planning on getting lip fillers there because they do lip fillers for $200. So that extra like 200 I was gonna spend on lip fillers, I wasn't planning on like spending that for the cheeks, but I was like, whatever, like I don't need to get lip fillers that bad. I'm just gonna do the cheeks right now, which I could have done lip fillers, but I just was like, nah, that just wasn't what I was trying to spend at the moment. So, anyways, what was I gonna say is back to like the double chin part. One thing I did learn about double chins is it could definitely be a genetic thing where it doesn't even matter like how much you weigh. Like you could be the thinnest person in the world, which I was always pretty petite. Like I'm 4'11", and even growing up, I was like 90 something pounds, and right now I'm currently 105. And I've always just had a double chin, and see, I still have some a little bit left, and I want to like lift it up. But anyways, I can honestly see a huge difference. I am in love with my results. I do want to do like a little like pull up or whatever, like half facelift maybe in the future, whatever. But I am happy. If you were to see what I looked like before, it is a big difference. So what was I going to say is in the past I have done Kybella. I did one vial of Kybella right here in the front, and what I realized is I was still looking full over here, and I just wasn't seeing any results. So I didn't do full research, and I decided to do more research on the Kybella. And what I learned was that you have to hit the whole area, which is one area, one area, and one area. So the second time I went in for Kybella, I did 1, 2, 3. And yeah, I did see like better results. And what I will say is you swell up like a frog. And I did this last year right when COVID hit. So right when COVID hit, I was able to wear my mask, and even indoors, I wear my mask right here while my face was like full like a bullfrog because I didn't want anybody to see me like that. Not even my man, like nobody. So that was the only benefit I had to that. I did see some results, but I just didn't like the process of like I would have to do a lot of treatments in order to get the results that I want. And I don't like the swelling up with the bullfrog effect. I just want a one and done and like one and done treatment type of thing. So with Kybella, I mean it does work, but a lot of plastic surgeons are against it just for the reasons I just said. People don't like that bullfrog thing going on, and it's actually only FDA approved for the chin area. And the girl that did me tried to tell me she could dissolve buccal pads with Kybella, but just my experience with them, like why even do that? Just get the whole thing just freaking taken out. So I also want to apologize while I'm talking. My quality of my phone, the camera on my phone, and like the volume, it just sucks. I need to get a new phone, but hopefully you guys can hear me. So, anyways, back to my story. Um, so I will say that okay. So in the beginning, obviously he marks me where he was going to inject me or whatever, and he numbed me in each section, and then he took out a scalpel, kind of like a dermaplaning blade. That's exactly what it looked like, a dermaplaning blade. If you're an esthetician, you know what I'm talking about. So, anyways, he cut me, and you can see like right there, I have a little cut, and then a cut up here, and then a cut up here. So when he cut me, he went in with anesthesia, and the anesthesia went in there and like numbed me on the inside. So then he can come in with a rod and just like suck out the fat. So when he was doing that, I could honestly say like, yeah, I felt something, but it was more like a like all around my jaw, and like it didn't hurt. It was like whatever. And then like he did up here too, and I really honestly I felt nothing. But like my nurse guy, or I don't know what to call him, the one I was talking to, like throughout the process of preparing me, when I was there, he had got the procedure done as well, and he told me that the buccal pad removal actually hurt. Well, yeah, because you're awake during this, by the way. You are awake. You're not asleep. I was awake during the whole thing. So, as soon as I was done, like they literally like wrapped me up so tight in this gauze that my cheeks were like this, like just squished together. Like it just looked so funny. And yeah, so honestly, it was a pretty smooth experience. They did advise that I buy pain pills, which were like $25 extra, which I don't know if they were just doing that just to do it or what, but the pain medicine was supposed to be included. It was included for my friend, but I don't care because it was just $25 and it just wasn't that much money. So, and I honestly didn't even need the medicine either. So I will say that when you go go into this, if they do try to charge you for medicine, like honestly, like you don't feel anything afterwards. So I would, my personal opinion is not to get it, but then again, it's only $25. Get it, it's like just for assurance, if that's what you want. So, anyways, they did not have a chin strap anymore. So they wrapped me up with a gauze, but I guess you're supposed to have your own chin strap, which I obviously did not know they didn't have one available for me, so I had to buy my own, which I did find one on Amazon for like $10. And they also advise that you do like this like rolling massage thing, like it's like a roller. I never bought one, but I guess you're supposed to. And if you have like a lot of like a double chin, I would advise that you do get one of those things because I don't know, there's just more fat that they're probably taking out, and you don't want to get like lumps and stuff in there. Because that's what my friend said. She said like that it's to prevent getting lumps and stuff in there. So I didn't have that much fat in my chin um, to begin with. I just want to contour my face. So I mean, at the same time, I did have fat. I mean, you can literally see in my photos and even in the first video I ever posted on YouTube, like you can see a difference in my chin. So yeah, when I was done, they wrapped me up and everything, and my cab driver came and got me and took me straight to the border. Um, he did tell me if I would have drove, that I would have been sitting at that border forever, like 5 or 6 hours type of deal. And I believe him because all the cars that I seen, like they were backed up. So when I got to like the line to come back, he asked a few people if I could cut them because I just had a surgery. So I would advise anybody, if they're going to do this procedure, just the fastest way possible to do this, I would say, is to walk across the border. Um, you know what I mean? Because it's just so much easier that way. That way you're not just waiting in, the lines of the cars. And that's if you're like doing something as simple as this. Now, if you're getting a BBL, I'm not going to tell you to walk across the border. You're going to need a taxi. You're going to need whatever it is you're going to need. I don't know. So I don't think I would ever do a BBL in Mexico. I'm kind of scared just because of all the scary stories. I've just recently learned that 1 in every 3,000 girls dies from a BBL. So I especially do not want to do that in Mexico, I don't think. So, I mean, I do want one eventually, but just to film these little hip dips and stuff. But, so yeah, I am going to insert my videos and of whatever vlogs I took when I was there and some photos that we took, so you can see. And I will tell you guys, I look super freaking crazy after the procedure. Like my face just looks so squished in and everything. So please don't judge me. But this is real. This is really me. This is my real experiences. Um, I'm not saying anyone needs plastic surgery. I'm just saying I like plastic surgery. Um, I'm not trying to go overboard or crazy with it. This is just what I like. And if anyone ever wants to see any before photos of me, of what I look like before, I don't look too far different than what I look like originally before. I just, just refined myself on the edges, basically. So, yeah, if you want to look at my chin now, you see how it looks just more inwards. I mean, it's not perfect, but at least you can see more definition than before. I still have a little bit right in there, but I'm happy. I'm not mad at it at all. I'm still debating if I want to get rid of the buccal pads because I did message them and they said that if I wanted just the buccal pad removal, it would be $300, which honestly is nothing. But who knows? So that was what I was gonna say. So I was thinking about still doing the buccal pad removal and then doing some like microneedling or fibroblasting because like honestly that's gonna help. That's the only reason why we look old anyways. And that's what they were trying to tell me is like because we lose collagen as we get older. Well, you can literally look like you got a freaking facelift just with microneedling. And if you don't believe me, look it up. You can see people like their necks, like with saggy skin, will be down to here, and they can pull it all the way up. Just because when you rebuild that collagen, the collagen plumps up, it fills in those fine lines and wrinkles. It fills in those potholes and stuff from the acne or post acne, whatever the case, or like the hollowness in here, all the sagginess from aging. It'll just go. So I'm thinking about still doing it with some microneedling and PRP, or I think that's what it's called, or fibroblasting, which is something pretty new. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my videos and some photos I took. So all this is gonna be gone, right? It's gonna be tighter.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do that lipo in the chicks, right?
Lipo in the cheeks instead of the
And the bichectomy. And the liposuction in the chin.
Yeah, not the exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm in Tijuana, Mexico right now, and I don't know if I'm nervous because they gave me a pill, but I'm excited. I can't wait. Alright, so I'm getting my chin lipo and lipo in my cheeks because I'm not a good candidate for the bichectomy, and I'm in Mexico, Tijuana. This is my friend.
Okay.
I can't wait to show you guys how it looks. So look at my ugly skin. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to the beach after this. Thank you so much. I got blood in my hair.
You're welcome.
Everybody come here to Tijuana. I will tell you guys where I went. Amazing service.
That's all.
And what's your name again?
Huh?
Oh, what was your name again?
Luis.
Luis. This is my friend Luis. He helped me. So, I'm currently waiting for my cab. I had my boyfriend drive out here with me, but he didn't cross the border. I had a cab pick me up at the border and bring me here. And for a round trip, it was $50 to here and back to the border. And then I'm just gonna cross the border and go back, just walk. I didn't know that walking across the border was so much faster than driving through the border. From now on, I will attempt to make every trip to Mexico to where I walk across the border. But anyways, as you can see, they have this thing on so tight. My cheeks are swollen. We're supposed to go to the beach after this. I thought I would look somewhat decent. Yeah, fuck that. Not gonna happen. I'd rather get some bomb ass tacos, smoke a blunt, and just go home. You know? Anyhow, I'm just gonna still try to at least make it special for my boyfriend because he's never been to the beach like that. When we first met last year, I took him to the beach for the first time. So this year, it was our anniversary a week ago, so it's still kind of we're living in our anniversary moment. So we got to see the beach right before we came here, but it was okay. I just like the crazy beaches with all the crazy people. And yeah, I was hoping we could go to another beach right after this, but I don't know how that's gonna happen. I think our cab ride's here. Oh yeah, he's here. I see his little flower shorts. Alright, I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Oh, bye.
Any questions that you might have, send us a WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you.
You're gonna be more swollen.
Oh my god, thank you so much. So, okay. You too. I'm vlogging. Say hi.
Hi.
This is my cab driver. The vine is finally moving, guys. Finally. Oh my god, please don't tell me there's even more vine. Please don't tell me. Fuck is this? So yeah, that was my documentary or whatever you want to call it, my vlog on my experience with getting cheek and chin lipo with south of buccal pad removal. Um, if you guys want to see another video where I talk about all my procedures that I've had done, I'm completely open to talk about any of those things. I am not insecure about it. I will admit it. I'm not one of those girls who is just gonna act like, oh, I was born like this. Like I wish I was, but because I wasn't, I had to pay for it. And to be honest, like it's okay. I don't have children, so for me, I don't know. Like, what else am I gonna do with my money? If I had a kid, I'd put it into my kid. But hey, why not, right? So, anyways, if you like the video, go ahead